going on, everybody? Sorcerer Colin back at you. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the beginning of Destiny. Last episode, we took our first exam, and it ended up being a lot easier than I thought it would be, which ultimately is fine, but we did have to duel, and we had to duel poor Gillian, who's a good boy, but unfortunately, he wasn't quite good enough with his starter Aqua deck, and we were using a pretty good Pyro deck. So it didn't go well for him, but you know what? That's fine. We still had some other fun last video, and we dueled Jaden, except he got a crazy idea, and he decided that he wanted to duel me with 12,000 life points, and we only had 30 seconds per turn. I'm just going to let this play out because it was pretty interesting. Let's just watch this. Dark Hole and Solemn Judgment, and I also Solemn Judgmented, said no, and my black pendant went to the graveyard, which ended up killing him because he spent so many life points trying to kill me. Truly, truly, just a classic. So if you haven't seen that episode, go check it out. But let's get into what I wanted to get into today, which is where are we at? Currently, it's the 31st of May in game, and we're working towards kind of the first big milestone of June, which is going to be the 6th of June, which is the second exam. Now, I'm expecting to probably have to answer some more dumbass questions, do another duel. Honestly, it'll be fine. The June 14th is the Chosen Among Representatives, which I still don't know what that means, to be completely frank, but whatever, we'll prepare for it. And the Interscholastic Duel is on the 23rd. I'm pretty excited for that because Interscholastic means between schools, but I don't remember what other schools there are. So I'm really excited to see what that is. But, you know, for this next exam, I thought it'd be fun, since I'm expecting a duel, to get my relationship up with all of our friends here at Duel Academy. That was kind of my main goal between the previous episode and then the next exam. And I've made a lot of amazing progress towards that. I guess just to, go over it, it's looking pretty good. We've maxed out Jaden. We've maxed out Cyrus. We have nearly maxed out Chumley. He'll be done in a couple days. Alexis has been done for a while now. The Chaz is an asshole and won't talk to us, so fuck him. We'll be his friend maybe eventually. Bastion is a stickler because he doesn't like a lot of food, and typically I get people to like me by giving them food. That doesn't work on him, so I'm still working on him, slowly but surely. Whenever I have pizza or golden egg sandwiches, they go his way. And I do try to beat him in duels, but he's kind of tough. And I've maxed out Zane, so he was easy. So because I have, maxed out these characters, I've gotten some new card packs. And because I'm doing so well and I was able to get Jaden unlocked and Zane's pack unlocked, their packs unlocked, I thought it'd be fun if I started ripping packs and made a themed deck, either Elemental Heroes or Cyber Dragons. And I chose Cyber Dragons. Or, sorry, I chose Elemental Heroes. Jesus Christ. That's right, everyone. We're making an Elemental Hero deck in 2026, which I'm super excited about. I was able to do this because I maxed out that relationship with Jaden. So now I have access to the Hero Emerges card pack. I bought 60 packs. 60 packs at 100 each for 6,000 DP. Discovered 93% of the cards, which allowed me to put together a very rudimentary elemental hero deck that in today's video, you're going to see me run through the paces, show off, and then also fix. You'll see why pretty soon. All right, everybody. Knew a little spot, so decided to come down to the beach. Let's get through the deck. And let me show it off to you. Okay, so let's get into the deck. So in terms of how many monsters, I'm currently running about 19 monsters, 16 spell cards, 5 trap cards, and then there's 21 fusion monsters in my fusion deck right now. So let's talk about that. I think that's an okay ratio. We're going to see how this plays, see how it works, and if it doesn't really work that well, we're going to adjust the ratios of some of these cards and maybe figure out some different cards to add in that might help it out a little bit. But I'm just going to go through the cards first, starting with monsters. 2 copies of Elemental Hero Avian, 3 copies of Burstinatrix, 3 copies of Clayman, 1 copy of Elemental Hero Neos, because it kind of just fits with the deck, you know, you gotta play that. 3 copies of Sparkman, 1 copy of Elemental Hero Bladedge, just 1 copy of Elemental Hero Bubbleman, 1 copy of Necroshade as well. Special shout out to this card. I'm not going to go through all the card details. We're going to be here forever. But if this card is in my graveyard, I can just tribute summon a monster without needing tributes. So I get a free like tribute summon basically. So if Necroshade's in my graveyard, I can just straight up summon Bladedge. Like this could be a very good card. I thought about having 2 copies of Necroshade. Might increase it to 2 copies. We'll see how it works out. Moving on, we have an Elemental Hero Wildheart. I'm sad I only have 1 copy of him because I'd like to have 2. I'll get into why later. 1 copy of Neo-Spacian Aqua Dolphin. The effect is really, really long, so we're not going to go through the effect of him. Well, admittedly, Neo-Spacian Flare Scarab's effect is pretty simple. I'm not going to really explain what these are for, but basically, all of the monsters here are fusion material that I think that we might end up very much needing. And so I hope the ratio of these monsters is okay, based on the fusions that I'm going to be wanting to go into most of the time, but we'll just see how it works out again, and we'll work on, you know, balancing after we do a little test run here in a minute. Rottweiler is a card that basically, when this is destroyed by battle, I can add 1 card. I basically can add an Elemental Hero card from my graveyard to my hand, and a Polymerization in my graveyard to my hand. So it's kind of like Fusion Recovery, which is a spell card, which basically does the same thing. So I just threw it in because it might be useful. However, I'm going to briefly talk about the fusion monsters, which is going to be fun to go through because there's some really cool ones in here that we all probably remember. And then we're going to go over spells and traps. So as far as fusion monsters, I basically just threw in every fusion monster that I could literally make because I have the ingredients in this deck. Right, I literally threw in pretty much everything that I could, and so we have a little bit of everything. I threw in Aqua Neos and Flare Neos because I have them, and they're cool. I have 2 copies of Eric Sheeler. This is the fusion that uses all of the like Avian, Burstinatrix, Clayman, and Bubbleman as fusion materials. It's really an interesting card. I don't see myself summoning this often, but how cool would it be if I did pull that off? We have a Madball Man, which is basically just a 3,000 defense monster that's hard to beat over. Don't know how often I'll use that, but it's in there. Necroid Shaman can be made, and it has an effect, so I might use it. I do have Hero Phoenix Enforcer, which is Avian and Burstinatrix. This is a classic card, and it's pretty good. It can't be destroyed by battle. I have, I think, 2 copies of Rampart Blaster in here. And I have a couple copies of some of these because the limit for fusion decks is 30, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just throw as many as I can. 2 copies of him, 2,500 defense, and when it's in defense mode, it can attack the opponent directly for half the attack. Yippee. I have Shining Flare Wingman in here, but I realized I don't have Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. Annoyingly. So I can't actually make this, which is fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. We have Steam Healer, which I probably won't end up using. Hero Tempest takes 3 ingredients, so unlikely I use it, but it's a really cool card. I have a Thunder Giant in here. He's a classic and has a decent effect. And then Wild Wingman, which, again, has an effect. I think the real heavy hitter that I'm going to be trying to get out the most, potentially, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, is Hero Wildedge, right? Wildedge is sick. He has a great effect because he can attack all my monsters once every single turn. So he's pretty good. I'm going to be trying to go into him more often than not. Okay, let's talk about some spells. So I have, I think, 1 copy of all the hero spell cards that spell out hero. Emergency Call is like the best of them because I can add an elemental hero monster from my deck to my hand. That's just really good, right? Heated Heart, this just increases the attack points of a monster. It has an extra thing, but like I threw it in because it's a hero card. I do run 1 copy of Heavy Storm because it's super useful. Destroy spell trap cards. 1 copy of Lightning Vortex. Destroy face-up monsters on my opponent's field. Because those are I should really run those, or I'm going to struggle a little bit. I have 2 copies of Miracle Fusion. This is the card that's going to make everything work. So Miracle Fusion lets me remove from play, from my side of the field or my graveyard, fusion material monsters listed on a fusion monster. And so basically, this is my polymerization, right? By using monsters on my field or graveyard. And I will capitalize on using monsters in my graveyard because that's just awesome. Very good card. I'm a big fan of this. I hope it works out pretty well. Maybe the balance of 2 Miracle Fusions is a little bit off. Maybe I drop it down to 1 and use 2 Polymerizations. Spoiler alert, I have a Polymerization in the deck. We'll see. We'll see how this works, and we'll go from there. 1 copy Mystical Space Typhoon to just destroy spell trap on the field because kind of got to run that. Nobleman of Crossout because it's just a really good card. Oversoul is really nice. I can get a elemental hero card from the graveyard and special summon it on the field. So this is basically a premature burial for one of my hero monsters, but without a life point cost, which is pretty awesome. Again, 1 copy Polymerization, Pot of Greed. Obviously, a premature burial. I just said it was a premature burial without a cost, but I guess I could run 2 Oversoul and not run this. Low-key? Wait. Okay, I'm going to go get an Oversoul in a minute and put an Oversoul in. Our Righteous Justice. This destroys spell trap cards in the field equal to the number of cards I have on my field that are elemental hero monsters. Reinforcements of the Army, which is the same thing as fucking... Reinforcements of the Army is the same thing as Emergency Call, but I only have 1 copy of Emergency Call. So otherwise, I would toss that one out and throw an Emergency Call in here, because this one is limited to 2. So I guess I could throw another one of those in. Oh, I have 2 copies of Skyscraper, which is the field spell for elemental heroes. So if this card if the attack of one of my elemental hero cards, if its attack is lower than the attack of its target, I increase the attack points by 1,000 during damage calculation. So basically, I get to add 1,000 to my attack if my monsters are a lower attack than their monsters. It only works when I attack. It doesn't work if you attack me. But Skyscraper's good, and it fits the theme, and I thought I should probably just throw it in. You know what I mean? As far as traps go, I don't have many, so let's just go through them quick. Hero Signal. If one of my monsters is destroyed, I can special summon a elemental hero monster from my deck, basically. Magical Cylinder reflects an attack back at the opponent. Sakuretsu Armor destroys an attacking monster. Solemn Judgment says no. And Torrential Tribute nukes the field when someone summons, or normal summons, or I think activates a fucking... Wait, normal summon, flip summon, or special summon. You do that, you're fucked. Field nuked, okay? I can just say no. Well, I can say no with Solemn Judgment, and then I can fuck you with a nuke with Torrential Tribute. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to add another Oversoul, right? Yes, I was going to add an Oversoul. Let's do that really quickly. Fuck me. I'm going to have to go down to category. Go down to the O's. Oh, just passed it. Another copy of Oversoul. Yeah, because it's premature. It's premature burial for this deck because all my monsters are elemental heroes except for Rottweiler. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Oh, yeah, let's add rare gold armor, dude. Okay, cool. All right, well, let me just save my deck real quick. And then we are going to go try out this deck on an unsuspecting opponent. And I honestly don't know who that should be. I don't know who that should be. Okay, let me think for a minute, and I'll cut, and we'll be back, and we'll go try the deck out. All right, what's up, everybody? We're back. I thought it'd be fun to go duel someone that I've mentioned in previous duels, but I don't, or in previous episodes, but I don't think that we have dueled yet live. We're gonna go duel Fonda Fontaine, and you know, let's just see how the deck works. I'm a little nervous, but I have dueled her once, and she got really unlucky. So we're gonna duel her again, and I hope she's able to have a good duel with us. All right, Fonda, let's rock. You rocking with me, Fonda? Oh shit, she rocking with me. Sorry, let me open my caffeinated beverage. Oop. Oop. Salute. It's a sugar-free peach monster. Ultra Peachy Keen. Ultra Peachy Keen. That looks terrible. Tastes fucking amazing. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, Fonda. Sorry about that. Hate to keep you waiting, Fonda. Let's do this. She's running the cutie deck. And I'm all about that cutie. All about them cuties. Cooties. All right, let's get fucking serious, dude. Oh, man. Dude, this is crazy. To look into your hand and you just have a bunch of fucking elemental hero monsters. It's great. All right, man. Let's do this. I don't really need to use emergency call right now, so I'm just going to hang on to it, I guess. Because I'm going to have him down 2,000 defense. That's pretty darn good. Need to get a polymerization to my hand, but I'm feeling good about this. Okay, all right. Let's go. Character model's crazy, dude. All right, what's that? Banner of Courage. Oh, no. That's fine. What are you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. Fonda, baby, come on. Don't be like that. Guys, I can't... Thank God. Okay. Does it return it to the top of my deck? Because that's so stupid. You only have 1,200 attack. And that's the only thing about, you know... The only thing about heroes is you don't really have a lot of attack. So, I am a tad concerned about that. I mean, at least Wildheart has, like, 1,600 attack, which is, like... pretty okay, right? And then I think Sparkman has 1,600, right? I don't know if there's much I can do about that. We'll see. Okay. The Mindless Radiant. Oh, that buffs Earth monsters, which... Okay, we're good. We're safe. We're safe. We're cooling. We're cooling. Clayman's got us. Clayman has got our backs, dude. We're fine. We're fine. I'm not even worried about it. Okay. They do have 1500 attack, though, so I can't really do that much about that. Let's add... Let's look and get a Sparkman here. And let's summon a Sparkman. And let's do some work here with our boss monster, Elemental Hero Sparkman. Nice. Okay. I'll have her on the run, don't worry. I'll have her on the run. Let's do this thing. It's the teacher's turn. Oh my. All right, she's definitely on the run. We have another copy of Clayman, which is crazy. Do they have? Oh man. Okay, so I mean, I guess I'll summon Burstinatrix. They did my girl dirty. They should have given her more attack. Gotta love Burstinatrix. Shout out to uncensored Burstinatrix. Real ones, no. That's crazy. I should cut that. I won't. But it's true, though. It's like they censored the cards in the most dumb fucking ways. Okay, thank God she's wearing shorts. Those are shorts, right? I hope the teacher's wearing shorts. Oh shit, it's Miracle Fusion. Okay. Okay, everybody. Let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun here. Are y'all ready? Okay, let's do it. Miracle Fusion. Select a fusion monster we can summon. All right, what are our options? We have Phoenix Enforcer, which is a strong choice, Rampart Blaster, or I can do Thunder Giant. I think let's go... We got to go with Phoenix Enforcer. Let's go. There's only 2 options. What do you mean? Okay. Let's go. Phoenix Enforcer. I summon you. Let's fucking do this, dude. I'm so hyped. Bonk. Oh god, what you do? Ow. Okay. Alright, I'm not really understanding what the fuck just happened there. What? Inflict 1,000 damage to both players. Why would you use that? Okay, whatever. That sucks. Come on, man. Alright. I shouldn't trouble you. Girl? Come on. Come on, Fonda. I'm looking for some trouble. Let's do this. Come on, Fonda. I know she's probably got heat in that deck somewhere. Because at the end of the day, she probably has, like... she probably has a black hole. You know, she probably has some other things, too. Like, just good staple cards is what I mean. She must have that. Enchanted Javelin, okay. She'll increase her life points by the attack of my monster, but she also then takes the damage. So, it doesn't really do anything. Not a great card. She should have just run Magical Cylinder. That's what she should have. I'm not done attacking yet, sorry. I'm all goofy over here. Gotta focus. Okay. Yeah, cool. I don't really need to do anything else there. I'm a ball of energy, alright. Yep, Teacher's turn. Go ahead, Miss Teacher. Okay. That's cool. Don't give up, baby. I'm not trying to trouble you, Fonda. I ain't trying to trouble you. Eek. Eek. Eek is good. That's good. Alright. And we won. That was pretty easy. Thanks, Fonda. Don't know why you talk like that, Fonda, but thank you, Fonda. I appreciate it. Okay, I mean, how'd we feel about the deck, y'all? How'd we feel about the deck? I mean, I like it. I think it's fine. You know, it's like that wasn't really much of a challenge, but I think that was okay. Well, let me see. I think that's about it. So, okay, well, I'm ready. I'm willing to take a chance on it. That went very well, but she was very easy. So I don't really know how it's going to do against someone a little bit harder. But I think it'd be fun to just try it out. So I think what I'm going to do is we are going to pass a couple days here. And I will, what am I doing? No. There we go. There's the schedule. So I think what I'm going to do, is pass a couple of days, and we're going to get to the first exam. Because I'm ready for it. There's no really point in me delaying for too terribly long, so... I pressed it, so we've got to do it. I've pressed it, so we've got to do it. Okay, everybody, hold on to your hats, okay? Hold on to your hats. Man, I'm this is gonna go. This is gonna go. Let's just say that. I very well could lose this. Bastion is very, very strong. And, yeah. Really great opening hand, though. Holy shit. Really great opening hand. Oh, yeah, dude. We are so in the money right now. Okay. All right, everybody. We're doing it. We're doing it. Fantastic. I don't need to use this yet. I'm just going to hold on to it for right now. Okay, we have Clayman down on the field. 2,000 defense down on the field right now. Most of his normal monsters are obviously 1,900 or less. Yeah, there we go. Insect Knight. He does have removal, though, so let's just hope he just tries to attack into us and nothing happens, which is exactly what happens. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okie dokie. He typically plays that, but that benefits me too. Heart of the Underdog, basically during your end phase. Oh wait, no. That only benefits him. Sorry, I was thinking of a different card. This one basically just lets him, when he draws a normal monster card, he can draw one more card if he shows it to me. That's all he has to do. So he can just keep drawing cards. It's really funny when he just chains it forever and ever, which happens. But it's very interesting. I'm going to take a look at my fusion potential. I want Avian and... Is there a fusion of Avian and Clayman? No. Shucks. You know what I might do? I'm gonna grab... Oh, I'll grab Sparkman. I'm gonna summon Sparkman. I'm not gonna nuke the field. We're gonna activate Miracle Fusion. And we're gonna bring out Elemental Hero, Thunder Giant. because I believe... Attack. Once per turn, I can discard a card and select a face-up monster on the field and destroy it. I am going to do this. Yes. Don't activate that. I'm going to activate the Thunder Giant. I'm going to discard an Avian. And I'm going to destroy his Insect Knight. And then we are going to attack with Thunder Giant. Nice. It resolves. It resolves. Hey, Wop. Wop is here. Okay. Cool. Good turn. I'm pleased. We've got one of the bosses out. I guess that's one of my bosses. I mean, the thing is I have like 3 potential boss monsters in this deck, including just Wildheart himself. Sorry, including Bladedge himself. Oh no. Oh no, it's a Snatch Seal, guys. Oh no. Oh shit, oh fuck. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh balls. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh balls, oh fuck. Oh no. Okay. Emergency! Emergency eject. Emergency eject. Oh fuck. Okay, well at least he can't get one of my monsters. Oh man. Oh no. It's off the rails, everybody. Jesus Louises. It's off the rails. Remember how I was saying we might lose? I very well could lose this. Crazy. I did mean it. Okay. I'm gonna do this and discard a Bladedge to play Burstinatrix. And I am going to use Hero Heart, or Heated Heart, rather, on her, which is fitting. And that was just for this turn, wasn't it? That sucks. Damn, it does suck. Oh, man. I might, instead of Heated Heart, I might have to throw, like, a better equipped spell in here for them or something. I might have to throw my usual black pendants back in the deck, because I'm not super happy with Heated Heart there. A little underwhelming. Okay. Oh, God. I have no cards in my hand, by the way. No cards in the hand, by the way. Oh, man. No, no. Burstinatrix, no. All right, give me a Miracle Fusion. An Avian. Okay. So, this could be the end. This could be the end. This potentially might be danger here. Yeah, I know what you're using, bud. Go ahead. Go ahead. I can take it. Okay. Okay, Sparkman. I mean, I can hit over you, at least. That's nice. If I had a Musion... If I had a Miracle Fusion right now, he'd be Jover. Let's attack. Fuck. Well, we lost. Okay, that's fine. We lost. Dag nabbit. That's okay. Look, you can't win them all, and we tried our best there. He is very strong. Bastion is really, really strong. So there's a couple things that I think we need to improve about the deck. That's now going to be my new mission before the next exam, is improve this deck and then use it in the next exam. And I think I have how I'm going to do that, but I do know how I'm going to do that. I just need to tweak a little bit, and I think we'll be okay. So I'll work on that here in just a minute. And to round it all off, I will try and show a clip of the finished result. And then, of course, in the description below will be the deck list for the most up-to-date version. And I think perhaps that will round off the video today. But okay, I'm going to go back to the drawing board, so to speak. Not entirely. But I'm going to go back to the deck edit, do some work, and I'll catch up with you in a second. Okay, what the fuck am I going to do? Right there. I'll save it right there. And let's go to the card shop real quick. We're going to the card shop. Everyone get in. We're going to the card shop. Get in, Whop. We're going to the card shop, okay? Whopper's in his bed, being good. Let's go to the card shop. I would really like to have a fusion gate, which would really bring this deck alive a little bit better. And that would also, this deck will go well with Alexis's because my monsters are all warriors. So let's go to the store real quick and let's see if we can get lucky. Because I don't have Fusion Gate. I'm pretty darn sure I don't have Fusion Gate. Let me just look it up real quick to see if I have it. No Fusion Gate. Okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. Everyone, hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats. Everything is okay, all right? Because we can buy some cards. We can purchase some more cards because we are adults with adult money. I'm going to grab... I think it's those. I think it's in that fusion pack. Is it? Oh no, Fusion Gate's on the card art for this. Let's grab some of these and hope that we get Fusion Gate. Let's get a full, I think 1,500. Or 10 of those. Sorry, we're not getting 1,500 of those. And genuinely, it would be so nice if I had Flame Wingman. So, please. Like, please. Ten of each. Let's see what we've got. There will be some straight bullshit in this. I'll just be honest with you. So we'll go through these quick. Why is Zombira the Dark in here? Zombira the Dark actually is fusion material for something. I forgot about that, but... Okay. Man, I don't know what these cards are. TBH. I know what she does. She helps you get fusion monsters out. Non-fusion area. That's pretty good to put on the deck. Okay. Yep. Thunder Dragon! Yay! Hero emerges. Okay. Well, we didn't get Fusion Gate, which is a little annoying. I could pull some more. I could pull some more. Another copy of Emergency Call is good. Flame Wingman! We did it, guys! Flame Wingman! Yes! Thank you! He's all I ever wanted. He's all I ever wanted. That's not a real song, by the way. I just made that up. Thank God. Okay, we got a Flame Wingman, which is good enough. Let me sort the cards by rarity real quick. Let's just go over. We got another Emergency Call, which is sick. And we got a Flame Wingman. Super rare, which is why I didn't have it beforehand. Yeah, I'm so freaking happy with this. I'm so happy. Very, very happy. What does Branch do? When a fusion monster steals for the very special for the graveyard. one of the fusion material monsters. This would not be helpful for me, because my fusion materials mostly get banished because of Miracle Fusion. Okay, well anyways, I didn't see anything super duper crazy in there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? We'll take it. We'll just take it, and I will do this. All right, what is up, everybody? I'm back. I've done some thinking. I've done some adding, subtracting, rearranging, and optimizing, and I think we're looking pretty good as far as the deck list looks. I'm fairly happy with it. I think it'll be a little bit better than it was beforehand. Let's go through it one last time. I'm going to run 2 copies of Avian, 2 copies Burstinatrix, 3 Clayman, 1 Neos, 3 Sparkman, 1 Command Knight for the additional attack for warriors when he's face up on the field, a Cyber Jar to nuke the field and give me some just monster flood, an Elemental Hero Bladedge to do some damage, a Bubbleman just to have him for fusion material, to be frank, Necroshade for his effect where if he's in the graveyard I contribute something for free, and Wildheart, mostly for the fusion, and then an Aqua, Dolphin, and Flare Scarab. I left them in here. They might get tossed out of the deck. I'm not going to lie to you. In terms of spells, I have 2 Black Pendant, an Emergency Call. The Black Pendant is just to help out on attack, obviously. Emergency Call, great. We've already covered that. So the only other thing I really changed, I think, here... I don't think I changed anything else here. That's pretty much it. I did remove the R spell card that I forget the name of right now because it wasn't that useful. I already have spell trap removal. I have plenty of it. So I wasn't really worried about that. But I went and ripped some packs, which I think I'll include footage of. I was able to get, let me see if I can find him. Oh, here he is. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, which I think he was a crucial card that was missing there from the lineup, so I am glad to have him now. And now I can actually make Shining Flare Wingman. So if I have Flame Wingman and Sparkman, I can fuse him. And remember, like, Miracle Fusion works with stuff in my graveyard. So even if I have a Flare Wingman or a Flame Wingman in the graveyard, I can still summon him. That's pretty good. But yeah, okay. Those are the minor changes. The deck list will be in the comments below. And yeah, I think, you know, barring some additional minor tweaks before I get to the next exam, this is probably going to be the lineup of the deck that we use to take on the next exam. So, that's probably going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Like I said, next video is going to be that exam, which I think is going to be... I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But that's going to be the next one. I will see you all in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.